I'm Dawn. I had encephalitis in 1998. I was 17 years old. I was a normal, average girl going to school. Life was good. Started college. I was doing NVQ and hairdressing. I was learning to drive. I had family, social life. So everything was on track for a 17-year-old. But then, out of the blue, totally out of the blue, you're just not expecting it. I had a migraine, but then things took worse, collapsed. My 7-year-old sister found me, and that was it. Life was different. It was like that. So you're lying in bed and you're not knowing who's who or why they won't let you home, and you just don't know anything, like a baby. So then you learn to, while you're in hospital, you learn to eat, because you can't eat, and you can't walk. At home, I was normal to myself, and I was going to live a normal life, because I didn't want to lose what I'd lost. So I went out. I was told I could only do the stairs once a day, because I couldn't climb stairs. My dad had to carry me up the stairs. And I went and did my nails. As soon as I got out of hospital, I wanted to go and see my nan. She lived next door but one. So I was going to walk round there. But obviously I can't walk. So that didn't work. And it's such a realisation, you know, when you try and do something you did before, something simple, what you should be able to do, and nobody's told you can't do it. So I did my nails, and I was covered in nail varnish, absolutely covered. You have to be brave after encephalitis, because you can't be scared. You have a choice, you sink or you swim, and I'm a swimmer. At the start, it's accepting. Obviously I see a neurologist and he told me what damage was done and what damage I had, so then it became real. You then take control of life and start your strategies. You learn from others when we come along to the retreats and the family weekends, and we learn off each other, because no one can tell you how to do these things. So it started off with a diary, what someone recommended. I have a list next to my bedroom on my cupboard. It tells me what I should do. It tells me that I need to, so I go, brush, everything's structured. Things what I find difficult, I'll find a way around it and I'll do it. If you go to a film, it's not enjoyable for me because, for one thing, I can't remember the story plot, because you need a memory to remember what's happened at the beginning and to follow it through. You need to remember who the main character is, so you need to be able to recognise with that area, you need to remember who the main character is and follow that through the film. But I can't do that. So we go to a concert instead. And there, you don't need to remember who the main star is. You don't need to remember the plot. You just need to enjoy yourself and let go and dance and sing. Or, you know, you just relax. And the one thing at risk with me in that situation, because I've got my sister, and so she takes me and she makes sure I'm safe, because I'll be at risk of getting lost in amongst the crowd. So she gets me there safely, and then my brain, because it's obviously stressful arriving there and remembering to your ticket, remembering to get changed, remembering to do your hair, you know, those little things, my brain can get overloaded, even though it's something I enjoy. Everything's racing around, so you can hear people, but you're just fixed. So you just stare. Apparently I have a blank look across my face. But inside, I'm trapped, and I can't move, and I can't shout out, help me, I'm overloaded, take me somewhere safe, because I'm trapped. The kids are starting to notice when I've got overloaded, especially my old one, and she'll go, your brain's gone boom, mummy, which is sad for them to have to go through, because if they had a normal money, and when they come out of school, I don't recognise my children. So it must be hard for them. It must be upsetting for them to have a mum who can't recognise them. It's upsetting for me, so it must be upsetting for them. I try and hide it, but you can't hide that you don't know them. So when they come out of school, they walk towards me, because all these children come out of school and I don't know who's who. I don't know which one's my child. And she'll come straight towards me and she'll be waving like this. And then I know it's her, because she'll be looking eye to eye at me, waving frankly, saying, "Mummy." So you can't miss it. Coming along to the Encephalitis retreats, or just the AGM meetings, we all get together and we talk. And it's nice to help others, because you get the newbies, and like I was at the start, they don't realise they're different. We lift them up, we tell them it's all right, you're normal in this world, you know, you're one of us, we all go through that. Try this tip, that tip, and that will make things easier. And just the fact of knowing you're not alone. That's the one key, is knowing that you're not alone and there's somebody else out there like you.